Hi everyone, I'm Harini from Anadis College, doing my final year BSc Chemistry. Came to Saitechinfo to do my project work regarding epoxy coating under the guidance of Dr. E. Ramanathan sir. I'm here to explain give a brief introduction about the epoxy coating. Now let's see what is thermosetting resin. A thermosetting resin or thermoset is a polymer that cures or sets into a hard shape using curing methods such as heat or radiation. Now the renowned types of resins are phenolic resins, amino resins, polyester resins, silicone resins, epoxy resins and polyurethane resins. We'll be seeing about epoxy resin. Before going to epoxy resin, let's see what is epoxy. Epoxy is a family of basic components or pure end products of epoxy resins. Epoxy resin is also known as polyepoxide. It's a class of prepolymers or polymers which contains epoxide group, and this is the structural representation of the epoxide group, which is a cyclic structure in which oxygen atom is present in it and there is 2 carbon atoms attached to it. And now let's see about the history of epoxy resin. Condensation of epoxides and amides was first reported and patented by Paul Slack. Discovery of bisphenol A is done by Pierre Castin, and in 1946, Sylvain Greenlee, working for the Devoy and Reynolds Company, patented resin derived from bisphenol A and epichlorohydrin. Now let's see about the composition of the resin. When hydroxy group reacts with epichlorohydrin, we'll be getting the epoxy monomer. Epoxy monomer is the basic unit of epoxy resin, which is also known as glidezyl epoxy, and there are various groups under epoxy group which includes aliphatic diols, polyols, phenolic compounds, dicarboxylic acid, etc. And phenols will be included under bisphenol A and novalac. Polyols will be 1,4-butanediol and glidezyl ethers. Now we'll see about the properties of epoxy. It gives high strength, low shrinkage, and excellent adhesion to various substrates and effective electrical insulation, and it also offers chemical and solvent resistance. It also gives low cost and low toxicity for the products it is being coated. Now let's see about the production globally. The global epoxy resin market was valued at approximately $8 billion in 2016, and China is the major producer and consumer globally, consuming 35% of the total global production, and Germany is the largest market for epoxy resin in Europe and followed by Italy. Those companies which produce epoxy raw materials are known as formulators for epoxy based paints.
Right. You are talking about this bisphenol A. Can you draw the diagram of a bisphenol A?
I may try, sir.
Try. You can try it on board also. Otherwise, you can do it here. Yeah, you can try. Good. So this is a bisphenol A.
Yes.
And what is the meaning of this bis? No?
Bis means 2, sir.
2 phenol. So 2
phenol
phenol
groups are presented in bisphenol A, so it is.
Okay. So can you get me the tentative origin of this bisphenol?
It is
The
basically
starting
derived
compound.
from the neopentane, sir.
What is the structure of neopentane?
I'll draw you. So this is the structure of neopentane, sir.
Okay.
When the 2-methyl group is substituted by 2-phenyl group, will be getting bisphenol. So,
Very good.
okay.
Right.